Hello people, it's your girl Sing Song on Studio 77 bringing to you dating and relationship tips. You know, we have been coming, it's not today. Now, we ourselves like this, we love ourselves, right? We share love here, and we also speak about how you can navigate your relationships, even your marriage, and make it work, and how you can know if this thing is actually working or it's not working. And last week I told you about how having the same ideas on marital issues, how it can bring together two people and they would cohabit very well and even stay for years together. Now, today I'll be talking on this topic that most people do not want to talk about, which is infidelity. What is infidelity exactly? Is it only when the lady is speaking to another man, or is it when she actually follows this man to his house and beds him or he beds her? Is it that? Is it when the man is chatting with the lady? Is it when he walks up to a lady and flirts? What exactly is that situation that you say, oh, this is infidelity? What exactly is that marking for you? What's that point you conclude that, oh, this person is not being faithful? Now I'm going to explain to you what infidelity is. Infidelity is a betrayal of trust. Infidelity is flirting. See, even if it is flirting you are doing with another person, the moment you look at somebody, you can appreciate people. Yes, you can say you look attractive and you look everything, but the moment you look at them and you start desiring them the same way you desire your partner, you started cheating. Yes, you started being unfaithful. You started practicing that word called infidelity. That action, you started it already. From the moment you look at them and say, and then you have this funny thoughts in your mind, in your heart, even as a lady or as a man. Oh, I like his arms. I like the way he I like her. Okay, that is where it is starting from. That is where infidelity starts from. It's not only when they engage in, sexual activities that it is infidelity or cheating. When you can emotionally cheat on your partner, when you deprive them of emotional support, emotional companionship, and you are giving it to another person, that is an aspect of infidelity. You have cheated on your partner emotionally. Now let's delve deeply into this. Infidelity is a serious issue, and it can have a profound impact on you as a person, on your relationship, on your marriage as an individual. If you find yourself in that scenario, in that situation where you cheat on your partner, or you begin to feel something for someone else and you start acting on it while you still have a partner, while you are still in a relationship, or while you are still married to somebody, it will start affecting you mentally. Even you that is performing the act, the performer of the action, you are also going to start having some emotional issues as well, because you have to be juggling between two people. One is more than enough for us to manage as a person. You've not understood yourself. Even with humans, we go on this journey of self-discovery, right? Not to now talk of when you are trying to get to know somebody, you're trying to get to know their traits, what they like, what they dislike, that can even change over time. You are still getting to know those ones, and you now decide to go and add one more or even many more to that. So it will stress you emotionally as a person. You have to think of lies to back up some things, and when you start lying, you start stressing yourself. You have work stress, you have stress from kids, you have stress even sometimes from your partner. Maybe they are trying to seek your attention and they want to speak to you, but at that moment you are so tired, you've gone to see the other person, or you finish being that shoulder for them to cry on, being the emotional companion to another person, and now your wife, your actual partner, needs you to be their own emotional companion, their own emotional support, and you can't give them that. Problem will enter. Yes, there will definitely be problem with that, because once you cannot offer them that support, they'll get frustrated and things will start going wrong from there. That's when there will now be arguments, there'll be issues, there'll be quarrels that could, in the long run, if not properly taken care of, lead to the dissolvement or dissolving of that marriage. It can lead to the end of that relationship or of that marriage. Now, the advanced aspect of infidelity is the sexual activities, getting involved sexually with someone else that is not your partner. What are some of the things that this might cause for you and your partner? What infidelity can do to you and your partner? Follow me. Emotional pain and betrayal. Your partner is, once they find out that you've done it, see, there are some people that even have zero tolerance. Even as a friend, once you betray them, they are stepping out. They are out of that scene. They are out of that place. They are not there again. You cannot find them because they have zero tolerance. It's just their principle. Once you can betray me, it will definitely happen again, and I will not be here for it to happen again. So immediately it can lead to the end of a relationship just like that. 7 years, 5 years, 10 years in marriage, and because you decided that my partner is not attractive enough, this person is the next person I have to go with, you just destroyed it, because they are going to walk away or walk out, and it will have adverse effects even on the kids when kids are involved. Even as people that are dating, once it becomes that your attention is divided, you are now looking at someone else the way you look at your partner, your attention will be divided. It will be, there's no how you want to hide it. Your partner is going to know. They will find it out. It will be very obvious, because centering your attention on one person, it just happens. Once you love somebody, it just happens. All your attention will be on that person. But once your attention is divided, they know they're already sharing you with someone else or something else. So such act of infidelity could actually cause pain, emotional pain. And according to research, scientific research, they found out that when we go through some kind of pain, our heart actually breaks. Like, it breaks for real. Like the flesh, our heart, as we say, oh, my heart is broken, that it actually breaks when the pain gets to a particular level. Now, infidelity can cause that to you or your partner, because you are just enjoying it, you're just having fun, yet you still want to keep your partner because there's something they offer that outside person doesn't offer. Now, when your partner finds out about this and it becomes a problem and they leave you, that's when you now start having emotional breakdown. Even the person you are cheating with, you cannot continue the relationship. You cannot take them to replace your partner. So if we don't want all of that to happen, let's avoid infidelity as much as we can. Let's avoid cheating in our relationship. Emotional cheating, sexually cheating on your partner, avoid it completely. Now, it can cause them to feel anger. That's why you see the wife stab the husband. I'm not supporting any act of violence at all. I am a supporter of, if you are not happy with it, walk away. If you cannot contain or manage the situation, just leave. Instead of now resorting to violence or some kind of action that will now affect you as a person or later affect your kids or affect your family members. No, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. Just walk away. So it can lead to anger. It can lead to frustration, feeling of shock. You know where they do it in those movies where the wife walks in and catches her husband in the act of cheating, and the bag drops. That thing happens real. It happens in real life. All these movies are like a replica of real life experiences, right? That's exactly what happens in real life. Shock can happen to you when you notice or when you experience an act of infidelity from your partner, or you will feel betrayed. Yes, there will be that betrayal, like, how could this person, I gave you everything, I opened myself up to you, and this is what you do. There'll be betrayal of trust, and some people, trust me, they cannot sit around for that. Number 2, we have relationship strain and potential breakdown. See, I told you some people cannot sit around for that. While some people cannot sit around, some people actually can sit around. Why would they want to sit around? There are many factors to consider. My kids, I don't want my kids to grow outside of the mile of our union. I don't want them to have, my parents are separated. They don't want that experience for their kids. So the other partner will now choose to forgive their partner and try to heal while still remaining in that relationship or that marriage. There are many factors. Maybe, I love him too much, I don't think I've wasted too much of my time, let me just forgive him, it won't happen again. Even as much as that can happen, right? That they can decide to stay in that marriage or relationship, there will be a strain in the bond that you both partners have before. It will not be the way it was before. There will be a strain, there will be a kind of distrust. Exactly, there will be this distrust between both partners. We'll be feeling distance from each other. There will be distance emotionally between them, and it takes I don't know if I'll put God there, right? But it takes intentional actions, seeing a therapist, yes, is that deep, and intentionally taking steps together, making sure that that partner that was betrayed heals up completely and things can go back to normal. And as much as it sounds like it can just happen, it doesn't just happen. It takes a long time. Some people heal, their healing time varies from each other. So if your partner decides to stay after an act of infidelity, you as a person, you owe them, or you should feel responsible for them at that moment. Help them in the journey of their healing, because at some point they will just remember what you did and they'll be angry, right? They'll be frustrated. You will not go and start telling them, Shebi, I beg you now, Shebi, I've done. No, you will shoulder everything. Yes, everything they will say, you will listen and make sure they heal properly so that you guys can get back to the way. If you want your relationship to still keep going on, or you want to keep your marriage and you don't want to cheat ever again, or maybe it happened as a, I don't know, cheating doesn't happen as a mistake, it is preconceived, except for rare occasions, special occasions that will not really classify as cheating, maybe sexual assault and stuff. No, that one is on one side. But now cheating is something that's preconceived. An act of infidelity has been preconceived. From the moment you saw this person, you felt attracted to them. And let me give you this tip on the side. Once you start feeling these things, that's why when you marry or when you are dating someone, they become your partner for life. That is partner in everything, right? So this your partner, you can tell them anything. Tell them, well, that's why you have to marry someone that can reason with you and understand you. But put it to them not in a way that they will not feel like insecure and stuff, but you still tell them what is going on, what exactly you are feeling, or what exactly that woman is doing, what exactly that man is doing, the advances they are making at you. Let your partner know, so that both of you will come together and work on it. It will not now become act of infidelity and you be like, she's the one that did it, he's the one that forced me and everything. It will not become that story, and at that moment it will be too late. Now moving on, there will be long-term effects. There's not how you want to try, there's not how you want to be strong, there's not how you want to do it. It will affect you, it will affect the kids, especially when kids are involved. It will always affect, because there will be arguments constantly. The more he remembers, the more she remembers. Maybe any little thing he blows up and he says, that was how, and you'll be exposing your kids to things like this too. Once your kids, especially when they are of age, when they can understand things you say, when they can understand some of the things you and your partner are saying, and then they hear that mom did this or dad did that, it can really have long-term effect on them emotionally and even on the marriage or on the union. Now, importance of support and healing. I told you, if you are that partner that caught your partner cheating and you feel like you don't want to let go of that relationship, right? You don't want to let go of this marriage. I've invested too much, I have too much at stake, I don't want to let this go. We'll walk through it. As the cheating partner and the one that was cheated on, you have to be intentional about helping each other heal. That is, the one that cheated who has to help the one that was cheated on to heal. The partner that was cheated on, that felt betrayed, you have to walk them through that healing phase of their life. Because if you want your relationship to work in the long run, you have to be intentional. You have to support them through their healing journey. You have to seek professional help. You know, I spoke about therapists before and I said it's that deep. You have to. You cannot manage it on your own. It is an emotional, at that moment you feel a lot of things that you might not even be able to explain. So if you speak to someone, and a professional will be the best person to speak to, not a third party, right? Not a family member, because that would even blow up the situation more than it already is. So you have to seek the help of a professional for counseling. Then support from loved ones. The loved ones that you seek support from are those that can understand the situation and would not, feel the fire that is already burning. Do you understand? So you have to be selective when you are picking your loved ones that you will speak to help you through this healing journey, that will not now look at your partners, although what they did is not good, right? But it is between partners, so it is not in their own place to start now to follow, to become fans, to now be forming fan base and be attacking the other partner that cheated. As long as you decided that you want to remain in that union, in that relationship, in that marriage, and you want to make it work, you don't need that fan base to come and attack your partner. You have to be intentional too. There are many things you have to calm down and speak to the right people for. Time and effort for healing and recovery. I told you before, I said it takes a long time. Give it time. As the one that cheated, that betrayed your partner's trust, give it time. Because even the flesh, when there is a wound, when there is an injury, it takes time to heal. And it even depends on where you had that injury, right? That is what will depend. That is what will dictate the time of healing. Where maybe there will be scar left or it will go completely. But most times when we have injuries, they leave scars. Sometimes these scars, you still feel pain when you poke them once in a while. So that's exactly what it is with infidelity. Now, the normal issues husband and wife have before, the normal issue both partners have before, that you talk about it and then you will sort things out. Because you have cheated, you have one thing on ground before. Now when you argue, it will no longer be an argument of two neutral minds. One person already has one thing against the other person. So even if they are at fault, they cannot see the fault. It will always be you that is at fault, that cheated. They'll say that was how you cheated, that was how you. So you both have to calm down and you have to seek professional help and support. Infidelity is a serious issue that you have to take seriously. If you can, there's no if. Avoid it with everything. As far as you want to keep your relationship, you want to keep your marriage, you want to have a peaceful life, avoid any act of infidelity, any act of cheating, emotionally, sexually, with your eyes, with your hand, anything. Just avoid it completely. Now, if you are one of the people that have heard and you want to come back, you've gone left and you want to come back to the right place, all those points I gave earlier, how you can help your partner, please follow them. Seek professional help. It is very, very important. And this issue on infidelity requires attention, requires understanding, and requires support. Its effects can be lasting, but with the right approach, healing and recovery are possible. Very, very possible, if both of you are still willing to make it work. Now, this issue I'm talking about today, I hope we all take it as seriously as it is. And I told you before, if you are one of the partners that have gone left and you want to come back to the right place, please follow all of the guidelines we've given as from the beginning of the video. Now, if you are a person You've searched everywhere. You've you know this saying, they say, I've searched high and lows. I've gone rivers and oceans, and you did not find your dream partner. You cannot find them. We on Studio 77 can help you find your dream partner with Matchmake. So if you want to find your dream partner, you can reach out to us on any of our platform, our social media platforms, or through the number displayed on the screen. For WhatsApp text only, please, WhatsApp text only. Now I remain Sing Song, right, bringing to you all the dating and relationship tips that you might not think about, or you think is not that relevant, or you think is important. I bring everything about love life, about relationship, about marriage, things you need to make your marriage and relationship work. Until next time, stay well, stay healthy, and I wish your relationship, and for my viewers that are in a relationship, or for those that are seeking to be in one, I wish you all good luck. Till next time, bye.